Hey, how are you? How you doing? How you doing? It's a beautiful fall evening here in Northeast Ohio. We are back at Walmart again. I've got some various new luxurious accoutrements. I've got some brand new luxurious accoutrements. Gifts from my wife. This is Stealth Camp number 54, and tonight we are going to luxuriously stealth camp in my truck at Walmart. And there's a reason why. There is a reason why. Hi. I'm shooting a vlog. Oh, yeah. Bye. She just degraded me. That was extremely mean. I'm kind of in shock. That was very, very mean. Since I'm an outdoor content creator, what I'm going to do next is open this door, and I'm going to show you me opening it and closing it, because I'm an outdoor content creator and we open and close doors. Wait, did you get a good shot of me closing it? Hang on, let's make sure. What's up, dude? How you doing? I just shut the door because I'm a content creator. 1 year ago tomorrow, Jessica and I got married. So tomorrow is our first ever wedding anniversary. The first day of 1 year's worth of being married. Our first anniversary of marriage. Tomorrow is the day of the marriage 1 year ago. It's also the first day we're having our first ever anniversary of marriage, because that's tomorrow. So at midnight we'll be married for what, you know, marriage. I already had a video shot for this week. I really wanted to get her some flowers and candy and a nice card and some various accoutrements that I know she will enjoy. I really want to get her Starbucks and like a breakfast sandwich and a coffee and bagel, all the accoutrements that she enjoys. I want to do it for her in bed tomorrow morning, like wake her up with flowers and a card and candy and a pumpkin spice frappuccino. That's for you, Anthony, FYPS. The only way I felt that I could stealthily give her all of that accoutrement is to not leave the house at 6 in the morning and go get all that, because the dogs will go crazy. The cameras that we have, the security cameras, will set off. She would just know right away. She's probably expecting something anyway, but she gave me some awesome new devices to try for camping, truck camping, stealth camping. I also have some cool products that I'm going to be showing you that are really going to help me with this mission. So we're stealth camping so I can surprise my wife tomorrow on our anniversary. It's a win-win-win-win-win for all. So I'm going to put these flowers back now. And I just want to make sure you see me open and close the door, because I'm a content creator, because that's what we do. Oh, hang on. Okay. Yeah. What up with it? We've got some stuff we're gonna try and set up here. So Jessica got me this brand new. It's made for a truck with a bench seat. It's like a back seat bed for pickup trucks. So it's 3 pieces. So there's like a piece that goes on top of the seats, which I've slept on before the seats with an air mattress or my Thermarest foam pad that see, I'm a content creator. I have a foam pad. It's only like this wide, so I almost always am hanging off my knees a little bit, and it's not as long as I would like it and wide as I would like it to be. So there's I haven't used this yet, but I pulled it all out and kind of unfolded it. So there's like this is the bench seat side. So that's one piece. And then right where it goes in the crevasse between the bench seat and then the console and the back of the front seats, this one goes like sideways. So it like supports the mattress. Like here's the mattress. And then this goes like in the crevasse and supports it. So I can like have more width, I guess. I haven't used this yet. And it came with 2 little dainty little pillows. And it also came with an electric pump. Got the bench seat, and yeah, a lot of times put my foam pad down, and then sometimes on top of the foam pad I'll put an air mattress down, and then up against the doors, obviously it kind of things curve up like this, but I don't have much sideways horizontal room. So I'm assuming that the piece that slots right here should help with that. I don't mind, it's never usually terrible. Either my feet are just raised a little bit, or when I'm sleeping on my side, my knees are tucked just a little bit, enough to where I sleep fine, but I do have to toss and turn just a little bit to kind of stay comfortable. I almost bought one of these myself. She surprised me with it, and I've been waiting to try it. And before I take it out on an ambitious road trip or real camping mission where I plan on sleeping in the truck, I'm like, let me do it on this benign stealth camp tonight. I brought my laptop. We're going to charge that on the ABOC and watch some of The Wire, I think. One of my favorite shows of all time, The Wire. And then we're going to lounge and relax back here till morning time, get coffees and go. But let's get this thing inflated. So obviously I'm going to need power to inflate these. There's the mattress itself, and then the side piece, and then the 2 pillows, which I probably will just inflate to try them out, even though I brought my own pillows. I have this little electric pump here, and obviously I need something to power that with. If you recall, when I did the train tunnel stealth camp, in that video and also at that location, I did a review for the ABOC 3600 power station. It was that one that's like 4 times the size of this. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4 with the handles and the wheels, and 17 different ports and charging capabilities, and it had 30 days worth of battery life. This is a brand new unit that they sent me to review, and I already love it. I love the other one too. It's absolutely huge and fits in my back seat for trips, but ABOC sent me their brand new 2000, and this is more of like the size that outdoor content creators or just outdoor enthusiasts, this is more of like the regular man's version, just based on the size and price point, and still more than capable. This thing is 100% charged right now and has 7 to 8 days of battery life. It keeps bouncing back and forth between. So gonna be using this tonight, not only to inflate my mattresses and pillows, but also to charge my laptop so we can watch some HBO programming. This thing came out of the box 20% charged, and it charges to 100% at home on, I'd say, well less than 2 hours. Call it like an hour and 20 minutes, and it's fully charged. You've got your input and output wattage. You've got a 12-volt charger, power button. You've got a light on the front. It's also a strobe light on the front. You've got 2 USB 2.0s and then 2 USB-Cs, and they do have fast charging. So if you want to just use some more juice real quick and get that going, you're good to go. Also, you can choose what entities you want to be using. So if I only want to be charging what's plugged in over here, turn that on. Same thing over here. I can use both, just one or the other. It's super intuitive and exactly what I want. And then looking at the back side over here, there are 3 regular AC outlets. You also have 2 ports on the back, so if you want to buy battery banks, that will increase the life of this exponentially. You can hook this up to 2 more of ABOC brand battery banks. Regular AC charging, and comes with a couple different adapters to charge as well. I could charge it in my truck. I could also probably jump my truck off this with that Gulu jump starter that I have. So I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just strictly saying, if you're in the market for a power station, you've always wanted to try one, you already have one and it's not suiting your fancy, I believe ABOC is the brand for you. There are links and info down in the description. You have any questions, want to know more, ask me, feel free. ABOC is Northwest Wind approved for the 2nd time now. So let's actually use this thing to get bed ready. Let's try to insert this. That's what she said, of course. Let's see if this is gonna work. Get a better shot. Oh, it's blowing up really fast. Can you see? Sorry, that's blowing up really fast, dang it. Ah! And I can see the merit to it. I don't know if it's gonna, there's still some room in there, but it'll definitely help as it's hanging off the side. If you could see, get a little closer look. I think it'll definitely help, but I feel like I might still have some kind of sag when I lean. That's what she said. Let's inflate this mattress part. Like I said, it's a cool idea. I've been looking at different ways to build out a truck camper. I've priced out caps for this, so I could do a truck bed camper build with windows and screen windows and all that stuff. I would build like a bed setup with drawers and all the accoutrement that, you know, something like what Mav has, what a lot of other creators have. And it would be removable, so I could keep the cap on at all times and throw mulch or trees or whatever back there. And if I was going camping or doing an overnight or a stealth, just get the cot and the build and everything else I did, and you know, buddy heater and run some AC power. I guess I wouldn't even need to run AC power or anything back there because I have the ABOC, but I've really been looking at truck build, camper build type stuff, and this is kind of a happy medium because I can use this, if it works, pretty comfortably in the back seat without having to do much back here. But I kind of want to get the cap and have the option to just literally have a mini apartment on wheels back there. So how does this go in here? Oh, okay. Look at this. Ooh. All right. Here it's gotta go. This other way. I mean, it definitely goes across the whole bench seat much better than my other ones, but I don't know about how does, so this thing's supposed to, oh yeah, I see. So this thing stops it from going down. Okay. Huh. There's like this little nub end right here. I think it's supposed to be flipped, so the, well, no, this is the softer part though. Oh! Wow, that is super comfortable. I'm sitting up higher. I definitely, even just being able to sit back here and put my feet across the console like this. King of the castle, king of the castle. And I can put my laptop on my lap and I can put my feet up. This is super nice. Let's see about laying down. Hey, how are ya? It's pretty comfortable. It's wide, and I'm leaning on the side that could drop down, and it's going a little bit, but not very much. This is honestly pretty sick. Thank you, my beautiful, loving, caring best friend of a wife, who I will be married to for 1 whole year already. I can't believe how fast time has flown. I love you more than anything. I'm sorry that I'm always out camping and fishing and doing stupid stuff like this, but I'm chasing my dreams and living my life and enjoying myself, and I enjoy all the time we spend together 1,000 times more than this. But these are my hobbies. This is what I do, and you've been nothing but supportive and loving, and a lot of the good ideas come from you, including this. So I love you. Tonight's supposed to be in the low to mid 50s, so we're gonna crack these windows just a little bit. I have my pillows, my beater summertime sleeping bag, which I could still just use as a top quilt, and it'll be cool enough that I'll be able to snuggle up and not be freezing. I don't know if I want to buy land or a cabin anymore. I'm kind of not sold on the idea of having to maintain a second home or a piece of property. I can't really afford much anyway, and what I could afford would need a lot of work and money, or would just be land that I wouldn't be able to afford to do much with for a while. It would be nice to have and eventually have plans, but I also considered getting a towable pop-up camper. You can get a brand new one or a really nice used one for fairly cheap. I also thought about a towable actual camper instead of a pop-up. The thing with those are anything that I have to tow, I can't tow that and my boat, my bass boat, so I can't take that and go on boat trips. Buying an RV is super nice, but they're expensive. There's all kinds of stuff that could break on them. I don't really need all the bells and whistles. Like, I would never go number 2 in it. I would really not. Rather flush gray water, you know, urine, and do my dishes and all that crap in there. I'm just kind of more simple. So having one of those would be nice. Wake up, drive, sleep, and never have to walk out of it. But I think the best middle ground is doing a truck build. I think I would rather just be mobile. If I want to go to PA, I go to PA now anytime I want, 50 times a year. I go to Canada a couple times a year. I just pack my truck and go. If any of you have any suggestions for the best way to go about getting a nice cap, truck cap, if you have any makes or model recommendations, same thing with like a sleep system, I'd probably just start with like a nice cot, or build like a platform to put my air mattresses and stuff on, or maybe even get a nice actual measured to size bed sleeper that I could put back there that has drawers. I know they make custom stuff. I will really appreciate and jump on any suggestions or ideas that you guys might have. I just got off the phone with my wife and told her that it was an awesome purchase. Honestly, I just need to sleep on it. I need to sleep on it and decide if it's comfortable enough, but I can already tell you this is 1,000 times better than being on the bench seat.
So your boy's name is what?
Snot.
You call the guy Snot?
Snot Boogie.
You know that I'm out here camping, fishing, truck camping, taking road trips, stealth camping, sleeping in dumpsters, whatever you want to call it. I'm always out here filming myself doing adventurous outdoor related activities. Especially right now, it's nighttime. All light that you see engulfing me, wafting its effervescent light towards me at night is provided by Olight. Olight. This right here, it's an Olight O-bulb. I have two of them. Olight actually saw videos of mine and wanted me to try out the brand new O-Clip Pro. I have it right here. I've used it the past couple times I've been out and I absolutely love it. Fits in the palm of my hand. It literally clips to anything, whether it's my shirt collar or the bill of my hat, or in this case, the dry cleaning hook in the back seat of my truck. So this thing has 8 different settings, 3 on the floodlight, 3 on the spotlight, and 2 on the red light. So let's check these out. So we got the lowest, we got medium, and we got the brightest. Honestly, I mean, I have the O-bulb I can turn on as well. I don't even need one or the other. I can just use one or the other. And then here's the floodlight, lowest, medium, highest. Again, strategically placed. I could just use this all night as well. And in conjunction with my O-bulb, I mean, it's like Christmas morning in here and I'm about to open all my presents. And then it also has the red light for stealth, and then the red strobe as well for not stealthy stealth. And I love my red light for, again, stealth, and when it's nighttime and it's buggy and you don't want to attract all the mosquitoes and whatnot. So super, super nice. When Olight reached out to me last month, I was beyond excited because just like ABOC, a brand I trust, and in this case, I already, like I had mentioned, I've already been using O-bulbs for almost 2 years now. Tony, Random Adventures 2.0, where are we at? What are we doing? Well, we're in my truck right now and we're talking about Olight. So thanks to Tony for turning me on to the O-bulbs. Again, when Olight reached out and asked if I would be willing to try the new O-Clip Pro, I'm like, absolutely. Again, this thing can clip to anything. It also has a spot for a lanyard. It weighs almost absolutely nothing, but is made of metal, super heavy duty. I don't want to hit it on the camera, but and with all those different settings, it's just another piece that I'm going to keep in my bag at all times with my O-bulbs. So links and more info and a discount code down in the description. I don't need to tell you anything other than you see me using Olight products in pretty much every video where I'm lit up at night. So my word is as good as gold. Northwest Wind stamp of approval. Anything that has the Olight brand name on it, you're never going to hear me talk bad about it, and I will always recommend them. So again, links, info down in the description. What are you waiting for? So here's the setup, and I've been sitting back here for a while and it's super comfortable. So it's got this nice side rest right here, and then goes all the way across. Literally there's like 2 inches here, and then the support down there. This is about as swaggy as it gets. I'm honestly excited to sleep in here tonight. I've had a lot of really good night sleeps in my truck and a lot of really bad night sleeps, and I just attribute it to too many different things to call it. The only drawback so far to this setup is that normally I have stuff in the back seat. So when I'm not bedding down, I have the bench seat flipped up and I store stuff on the floor. And then when I flip the bench seat down to sleep on it, I still have like all the leg room that passengers would normally have to store things like my book bag, bottle of water, my shoes. I do have extra blankets and pillows that I keep in the truck because I'm an outdoor content creator. The little support ridge takes up virtually all that room, so I have room for my shoes just on the side. But other than that, I had to put the ABOC in the front seat, put the book bag in the front seat, all of Jessica's candy and flowers. The pockets and compartments on the doors I usually use, as well as the back of the seat compartment. So little different organization that I've had to kind of get used to tonight. And like I said, I've slept back here so much that I already have like a system in place. It's not a huge deal, but I've found myself misplacing a few things, putting things in places that they wouldn't normally be, having to reach up and over things. So put the laptop away. It was nice being able to watch some TV, and I actually had Wi-Fi from Walmart and from Lowe's behind me, so that was nice. It's about 11:30 now, so I'm gonna go ahead and lay down. All initial opinions on the mattress as well, a gift from my loving wife, are hopefully pretty good. So per usual, if anything interesting happens throughout the night, I will update you. And if not, I'll make some noises and say weird things a few times between now and sunrise and kind of just go to sleep. Pretty simple, bare bones kind of stuff tonight. Just testing some new gear, sleeping in the Walmart parking lot. Just I have no qualms, just enjoying the evening. We're just out here enjoying the evening, you know, got some new accoutrement. We're testing it out. I'm gonna go to bed now because you don't want to wake up on my anniversary tomorrow. You know, we get some dinner, you know, and you gotta do it, and that's about it. So Hansel McMint's malnourished mint Kevin here. That's way too bright. Red. Yeah, so I've been laying down probably for about a half hour doing some scrolling and checking various accoutrements. Putting my phone down, I'm actually going to try and really go to sleep now, so I'll check in with you. And windows cracked, nice and cool. Breeze coming through here, so pleasant accoutrement. Chupacabra. That was like the best truck sleep I literally ever had. By a large margin. Large Marge sent me to sleep. Like perfect sleeping weather. I didn't even have to wake up and pee one time. Like, that's very, very, very odd for me, but super duper comfortable. I'm definitely keeping this thing and using it to its full extent of advantageous manifold specters. It's definitely a game of inches, but I tucked my hocks right back into this corner and then tucked my feet right into the corner and was able to sleep fully stretched out. I do side sleep, you know, as I toss and turn during the night. I'm a side sleeper, but when I like to fall asleep or wake up and like calibrate then go back to sleep, I like to sleep on my back. And so literally right now I'm fully stretched, and if I just had one more little pillow's worth, I actually grabbed one of my spare blankets and just put it right up in here. And then if I bring just like a little foot pillow or maybe even the other little pillow that came with this thing, I have that under my shoulder, I'd be perfectly comfortable. My feet are just sagging like 2 inches, so other than that it's like very perfect. So let's get up here though, because I want to go get Starbucks for my wife and go spend the day with her for our anniversary. So very rare that I sleep that thoroughly and for that long and until my alarm. A lot of times when I stealth camp, I'm like scratching and clawing my way through the night just so I can get up in the morning and get out of here when it's first light, so I can actually make it through the night. I mean, if I make it until morning, that's still making it through the night, but usually first light is kind of my wake up and go. But I slept until my alarm that I normally have set to get up and go to work, so that's great. I gotta go do that today too. But let's call this a successful stealth camp. I know it was pretty benign, but I still stealth camped. Tried out this new sleep system, and yeah, super fragilistic, moist, dialidocious. Oh, baby. Didn't lose any air overnight. I guess this thing turned on its side. Somehow I must have kicked it on accident, but yeah, other than that, just had my sleeping bag on top of me as a top quilt. Used my little stealth pillow, and I just took my spare blanket and stuffed it up in the corner. And yeah, like I said, my head was tucked into that hock and I was comfortable. And then my feet were right in here and I was comfortable, fully stretched. So it pays to be 5'9" and change and have a Silverado in this setup. So that's one thing my wife always says, is that if she could change one thing about me, it'd be that I was a little bit taller. So after I get Starbucks for her, I'm gonna go hit up the Big and Tall store and buy some longer pantalones to give her the illusion that I grew. All right, well, Stealth Camp 54. I know it wasn't the most exciting camp I've ever done, but kind of honestly needed an easy win, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really get into it very much, but my anxiety has been off the charts. Just to round out the video, I have and suffer from, and was suffering the entire time I've been shooting this video from, pretty severe anxiety, depression, PTSD, different forms of substance abuse, trauma, all that stuff. You are not alone, my friends. If you ever need someone to talk to, need someone to lean on, advice, someone to point you in the direction or assist with resources, please just reach out to me and I'll help you any way that I possibly can. My email and Instagram are in the description below. All you have to do is reach out. I'm suffering as we speak, and it's hard, but you're not alone. So, happy 1 year anniversary to myself and my beautiful wife, who I adore more than anything. The best thing that ever happened to me by a mile and change. So thank you all again for being here. Please shoot me a subscription, like, comment, do all that stuff. Please let me know your opinions about the truck cap, camper build, even RVs, that kind of stuff. Like I said, I'm pretty convinced I don't want land or a cabin anymore. I mean, I do. It would have to be like the perfect price and the perfect everything, but I'm really more leaning towards having a mobile rig. So thank you all again for being here. I appreciate you very, very much. Much love to all of you, and we will see you on the next one.